So, hello guys. This is the last example for integration by parts. So, for this one, simply ilalagay ko lang dito yung formula, which is integral of u dv minus uv is equals to uv minus the integral of v du. Okay? So, for this example, kahalin tulad nung before, we have the integral of y cosine y sine squared y dy. So, we need the value of u, du, dv, and rv. So, we set the value of u as y, and the derivative of y is dy. So, we set the dv as cosine y sine squared y dy. And our v value is just integration of this. So, cosine y sine squared y dy. The integral of that one is simply we set u as cosine y. We set u as sine y, and then we set our du, or the derivative of sine y is cosine y. So, cosine y dy, and the value of dy is simply du all over cosine y. So, let's integrate. Through integration, we will obtain the value of cosine y. Sin y, set na natin siya as u raised to 2, multiplied by the dy value, which is du all over cosine y. So, makakancel na to, and we will be left with the integral of u squared du, which is just u squared of u cube over 3 using the power rule. So, what's the value of our u? The value of u is sine y raised to 3 over 3 plus c. So, that's our v value. So, let me erase this part para matuloy na natin yung solution natin. So, ang sinabi ko kanina, the value of our v here is 1/3 sine cube y. Okay, so let's head on and plug it to our formula. We have the integral of y cosine y sine squared y dy is equals to u, and the v, which is 1/3 sine cube y minus the integral of v, which is 1/3 sine cube y multiplied by the value of du, which is just dy. So, this one is already done, but this one is not yet. We need to integrate that part. So, we have the integral of y cosine y sine squared y dy is equals to y 1/3 sine cube y minus, ilabas na natin yung 1/3 before the integral sign, isulat natin the integral of sine cube y dy. So, ang gagawin dito is simply expanding. So, ang mangyayari dito is gagawin ko itong sine squared y tapos sine y. So, as we all know, the Pythagorean Theorem states that sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equals to 1. So, the value of our sine squared theta is equals to 1 minus cosine squared theta. So, we set theta is equals to y. So, sine squared y is equals to 1 minus cosine squared y. So, we can substitute that here. So, we will obtain the value. The integral of cosine y sine squared y dy is equals to y multiplied by 1/3 sine cube y minus 1/3 the integral of 1 minus cosine squared y multiplied by sine y. Okay? So with that, we distribute the sine y. So ito, copy nyo lang to all throughout. So we have 1/3 the integral of sine y minus the integral 1/3 the integral of cosine squared y sine y. So, ang mangyayari dito is that ito, integrable na siya. Ito, integrable na siya. The integral of sine y is negative cosine, so magiging positive siya. We will have positive 1/3 cosine y. And in this part, we set u as cosine y, du is equals to sine y, negative sine y pala. So, dapat magiging positive na siya kasi negative, dapat positive na to. So, dy, so the value of our dy is equals to du all over negative sine y, negative. So, wait, ilagay natin siya dito. So, we have 1/3 the integral of u squared sine y multiplied by du all over negative sine y. So, matatanggal to. So, we will be left with negative u squared. The integral is 1/3 multiplied by u cubed over 3. So, we will have 1 over 9 u raised to 3. What's the value of our u? We have 1 over 9 cosine cube y. Okay, so isama-sama na natin yung mga nakuha nating sagot. We will have the final answer of ano ba yan? Of y. Final answer of y 1/3 sine cube y plus 1/3 cosine y minus 1/4 ay 1 over 9 cosine cube y plus c. So, this will be an answer. This can be an answer, but we can rewrite this as y over 3 sine cube y plus 1/3 cosine of y minus 1 over 9 cosine cube y plus c. So, this is our final answer. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you and God bless.